Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. Capricorn, this reading is all about getting some love and TLC from the divine. The divine really wanted to give you some messages of upliftment, of motivation, maybe showing you some blind spots, but really just showing that you are loved and you are not alone as you are going through different challenging times. The divine just wanted to come and just give you that moment, like a virtual hug from the divine. So let's have a look to see what the divine wanted you to know, Capricorn. So Capricorn, the first message that the divine wanted you to receive was soul family. And soul family is asking you to call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to go through this life alone. You have a soul tribe. And not only that, you have your guardian angels, your ancestors. The celestial beings that walk with you are right here. It is time to come and call them in so that you can start working together. The divine feels, Capricorn, I'm not surprised, that you try to do everything alone. You are the mountain goat and you want to climb that mountain all alone. But why choose to do things the hard way? You have help. You have divine assistance. And if you should choose, it is time to call them in so that you can start walking on this journey together. And the divine is asking you, Capricorn, who or what is triggering you? There is a feeling of being triggered. There is a feeling of anxiety, of overthinking that is here. And the divine is saying that whatever is going on here, again, it is interesting to see that both of the cards have that mirror type of image that is going on. So the divine, what is saying here is to understand that your soul tribe is here to help you deal with whatever is going on, whatever is triggering you. Make sure that you are reaching out to your guardian angels, to your ancestors, and communicate whatever is going on. Because again, remember that you don't have to do this alone. Let's emphasize, you do not have to do this alone. Whatever upsets you, feel free to come and communicate that with your guides and your ancestors, because it is their pleasure to help you. It pains them to see you suffer alone. It pains them to see you try and do everything alone. So remember that they will not just come in and take over your life. You have to be here asking for their assistance, asking for their help, communicating with them. And then when you do, you build up a relationship. And this is when they start working with you. This is when they start intuitively sending you some information that is helpful to you. The next card is the Pillar of Light. And the Pillar of Light is telling you that your vibration is rising and you are the oracle. Remember, I just spoke to you about intuition. When you start tapping in to your intuition, this is really helpful when you have your guardian angels who are helping you, really opening up that intuitive mind of yours. And when you do, this is when you become the oracle, because when you don't understand anything, you understand that you have your soul tribe, your guides, who you can tend to and ask for help, ask for clarification. Hey, I have just had XYZ. What is your perspective on that? And your guides will give you information, will give you loving assistance, will shine the light and really show you things that you'll never hear on YouTube, things that you'll never hear on the news. Because your guides and the divine is infinitely intelligent and they can tap into any information at any time. So again, you don't have to do anything alone. You are the oracle, your vibration is rising. So communicate and get in touch with your guides, because you will see just how loving, how nurturing they are if you're willing to make that connection. So the next card we have here is speaking about a transformation. So it feels like you are currently going through a transformation, and the card is telling you that things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So Capricorn, as you are going through that deep healing, sometimes before you can be healed, you have to really feel the pain. And as you are feeling the pain, remember, you have your guides. You have the divine you can come and communicate with and speak to. And again, they will help you with that healing, with that pain. You don't have to carry the burden of this life alone. This life causes so much trauma, so much pain, so much heartache. But you don't have to do it all alone. It is an experience. It is a moment in time. And your guides, the divine, the celestial beings that are here helping you understand how to deal with what you are going through. So again, the divine is really emphasizing that as you are going through that transformation, don't feel that you have to be alone. Don't feel like this burden is too much to bear, because again, you are not alone. And so this is why the divine wanted to give you this message of hope, of love, to remind you that yes, you have guides. You have a team of divine beings who are walking with you. And it seems like you don't know how to communicate with them. You don't know how to reach out to them so that you can start working together. And the divine wants you to understand that it takes time to make that connection. I made a video on Friday about connecting with your ancestors, with your guides. So it might be worth going and watching that video about how you can do that. Because as soon as you make that connection, things will start getting clearer and clearer and clearer, and life starts to get a lot easier. So the card is like, yes, you do have guides, because I feel that the divine was feeling like you were like, no, this reading is not for me because I don't have guides. No one works with me. I'm here alone. And the divine is like, no. Trust us. You do have guides. You have just forgotten the language of how to communicate with them. You just have forgotten how to get in touch. But as you are starting to learn, you will see that magic, synchronicities, beautiful things will just start unfolding. And that's how your guides start working with you. So we have your tarot cards. I just wanted to get a message from the divine from our tarot cards. Let's have a look to see what card is coming up for them. And wow, I swear this card has come up like probably this is the 5th time in this reading. So this card again is all about you feeling like I am here alone. No one understands me. No one understands my pain. And the divine wants you to know that, again, your guides are here and they communicate with you through your intuition. So as you are here having turned your back on them, or maybe not knowing how to get in touch, not knowing how to communicate with them, life is just a little bit more complicated. Life seems a little bit more harder as you try to figure out everything by yourself. So the divine is wanting you to understand that your guides will communicate with you through your intuition. So there's no need to feel so sad. There's no need to feel alone. There's no need to feel like you have been abandoned here on planet Earth, all alone. No one understands you. Your guides, your ancestors are all waiting for you to get in touch. So with the 4 of Cups, it is that energy where you are getting an offer and you're like, no. So your guides have been trying to get in touch with you for a long time, but maybe you get afraid. Maybe, like I said, you have forgotten how to speak and to communicate with them. You have forgotten the language that your guides use. And when they try to communicate with you, you dismiss it as coincidences. You dismiss it as nothing. or you are not even listening, you're not even understanding what they're saying. It's like going to a foreign country and the foreign people are speaking to you and you just have that face like, huh? What you saying? And they're trying to say it in different words, but they're still using a language you can understand. So equally, your guides feel like you're almost rejecting them. They want to help you and you are just like, no. Capricorn, your guides are wanting to start simple by sending out an intention of wanting to communicate with them. And then this is where you can start building up that relationship slowly. And I promise you, as you do that, you will see your life starting to move and change a lot faster than you could have ever anticipated. So this is the reading that I have for you. This is the message from the divine. So Capricorn, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm going to see you soon. It's a goodbye.